Nice meeting you guys.
You once again.
Sure.
When we met at the Bree, we spoke.
Sure.
We spoke.
Sure. Sure.
And there's this adage in a kind that a tumra ni actually is here. So today we have come to your studio.
Yeah.
And you are going to do your magic. People did not feel your but they say, hey, Charlie, we have to hear you. That's why we have come.
Yeah.
And I have a lot to ask you about what we are doing for our life.
Good.
And why am I saying this? Yeah, there are this upcoming artists. You come 2-3 days, then you fade out. But our heroes, legends, Anam Pedu, Sibisa, Ketchre, Kofi, oh, Papaya Johnson, and so on and so forth. Their music still reigning.
Sure.
So today, I said, what can we do? But before then, once again, I'm a celebrity teacher.
Great.
And then you too.
Owura.
Owura, when we met, you told us that you have made so many celebrities, what do you call it, who they are now.
Sure.
And it's like, people don't know you unless outsiders know you.
Yeah.
But Ghana here,
Yeah.
only few people.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
But what you told me, you have played for this, you have played for that.
Yeah.
Why does sometimes you, the backstage people don't really know you?
Yeah, the whole thing was, this work is kind of devotional work. It's a call. You made mention at the beginning that some people just here today and tomorrow you can't even hear of what you're
Yes.
It's something. It's a work that your spirit never has to get tired of it. Because there are so many things in there. There are some challenges that if you're not careful, they will just skip you from your lane.
Wow.
So it's a devotional, and also it's I might say it's a chronic habit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but what you're saying doesn't mean that these are upcoming artists or these current crop of artists, you don't devote themselves, or they don't. It's not like you said. It's a calling.
Yeah.
Is it because they are doing just only for money?
We work for money too, but this job per se, when you are doing it and you don't want to do it, I mean, money is part of the package.
Yes.
So you don't need to worry and chase yourself for the money.
Okay.
You understand? If you do it well, now the money will rather come and chase you.
Okay.
Yeah. So always try and see the better part of it and do it right, and the money will come and chase you.
Okay.
So if you can see the musicians who are very successful, the kind of money that comes into their hand, when they give that money to somebody today, the next day the person will die. You see, Jay-Z, all this kind of but the real
musicians and
the real musicians, the most important thing is the crafts. I mean,
so what you're saying is that musicians should rather focus on the arts rather than the cash.
Sure.
So it should be the arts, not the cash.
It's part of it.
Oh, okay.
So definitely, as far as your craft is good, they pay for what
okay. So in this case, it's like the money is going to be like a byproduct.
Yeah.
After man. The main business should be there.
Do you believe money is the least of all blessings from God, what they say?
Oh yeah.
Money, and even in the other world, evil is the smallest thing of
What is it? The root. What do you call it? Money
is the root of
all evils.
But money is the least blessings. As
a
wealthy people. That's why the wealthy people, they don't talk much, because what you see that they don't see it like that way. They see like, well, it's a plus, man.
Okay.
I'm living my life, and this is a
what you're telling us is that money should be the least aspect of.
Sure.
whatever you do,
Of course.
you should wait for it. It's a byproduct, so you wait for
You
it.
never have to worry of I mean,
That's
killing
when
people for
you
money and all
hear,
that.
yes,
Yeah.
this upcoming artist, this current crop of artists,
Yeah.
you will reign for about a year, then
Yes, because the mentality is getting hit, buy expensive car, chase the women, I mean, block the money and
Yes.
all that.
because that number is still hitting.
Sure.
I'm matching the day. Look at the spots.
Yes.
It's still hitting,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
they are all hitting. When you listen to it, but doing three
Sure, I've worked with all of them, you know. Most of, if you watch Quadrantry and farming, if you have watched the video, you see somebody wearing a short sleeve.
Yeah.
That's me there. Yeah, you know, I play with Kojo, I've played with Amachi, I've
Amachi
recorded
Dede.
with Amachi Dede. I mean, I might say 80% of the top musicians in Ghana, I've worked with them. Amanzi Baju, Walaka, Mr. Simon. You know, I'm one of the guitarists for
Yes.
JW Ambule,
Pat Thomas.
Pat Thomas, JW Ambule, the
Yeah.
music that he's touring with.
Yeah.
I play the guitar. So all these guys have worked with them, and you see them, they are still cool, and also they take their health
Yes.
very serious.
Because
Yeah.
how much they still playing,
Yeah.
and look at how whatever the current crop of musicians, you know, they hit 1, 2, so they call them 1 year hit maker.
Yeah.
You don't hear of them
because
again.
because they chase things that they're supposed not to chase that.
Good.
So
Good. Then high life. Is high life dying? I'm asking, is it dying?
no, but it's high life is not dying, but the publicity from the home wasn't there. You understand? As the media came in the system, it got to a time they switched the whole thing to hip life or something. And
Yeah.
now hip life is gone. So I can see with the music aspect, the media is confused of.
So hip life is gone. The hip life is like the this guy's own this guy, what is the name?
Let's say Cocovelli,
Cocovelli
all
and
Chinese,
Chinese.
Reggie
Okay,
Rollstones,
okay,
you know,
that's the hip life.
that's
Now we
the
have the
hip
hip hop, right?
Yeah, now the hip hop
The
is
Afro hip hop.
the hip hop is for the Americans.
The
But now, because Ghana music is confused, so we are trying to join the Nigerian style plus the Ghanaian style, which they call it Afrobeat
Afrobeat.
now, because the Afrobeat is also big in the market.
Yes,
So you see, those who want to make quick money, everybody wants to target that side and see if the hit will come very early for them to
So what should we do so that high life?
Yeah, one thing is the media is lacking is we should promote high life, because I went on a tour recently, and you know, I went there because of blues music, because I'm also into a blues society. We are doing a worldwide
Rhythms and blues.
rhythms and blues, but we have the indigenous blues. For example, let me play you this guy, and this guy is BB King, Eric Clapton. BB King has a brother called also something King. It's also, you see this kind of thing. Yeah. This is what we call it blues, and this is BB King.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I went there, you know, even when I'm playing, look at the way people talk. And when I'm here, and even that gives me the opportunity to now, I might say I'm a son of South African Attorney General.
Wow.
You know, because of the security reasons.
Yeah.
She's a woman.
Oh, okay.
I would like to put her name out there, but because of high life, I'm like a son to the woman. When I went to the house to play, look at such a lady going to her fridge, giving me energy drinks anytime I need drinks. Herself will go to fridge.
Wow.
And she called
Attorney General.
South Africa Attorney General. She's like a mother to me.
What?
And she's always giving me an energy drink. You know, I like this. Red Bull and blue
Yes.
jeans kind
Yeah.
of, yeah. So she was giving me, and then when we finished playing her house and we were coming, said, Jima must come. She has a law firm.
Yeah.
So all the workers, I don't even know some of them, but they say, Jima must come again, Jima must come again. But it's not the love of highlife music. And even when we went to the main concert from Soweto, it was something serious.
Because of
The
highlight.
highlife music.
Some people say highlight originated from Ghana.
It's Ghana.
Yes, I did a lot of bit research.
Yeah.
And I saw E.T. Mensah and
Yes.
some people.
Yes. A Comensa and
Yes.
all these guys. So highlife is big, but ours are not promoting highlife. They are limiting highlife. And if I tell you, we have a guy at the Kwanzaa, he's in Australia, and they are making big waves with highlife there. But the media is not chasing them to bring the news home
Yeah.
for what the guys are doing.
So what should you do? Like you said, you went to South Africa and I thought a whole lot of general only because of highlight.
Yeah.
Alright, what should we do? What should you do as music personality?
Yes, we should promote our own music. At least 80% of Ghanaian highlife should be played on radio every day. Should be a priority for the radio stations
Yes.
to play high life, promote high life, and say good things about high life. You know,
I have a problem with Ghanaian DJs and radio stations. You see, when there is this guy who told me that though I don't have much evidence and much proof, he said when you go to Nigeria, about 90% of their songs will be played before foreign. But Ghana, you will
seriously,
hear radio station, they will play about 95% of foreign Nigerian music. Let me be emphatic. Nigerian music.
Yeah.
Then about 5%
yeah.
Ghana.
You see, there's something twice happened in Ghana, and still Ghanaians are not aware of it. Recently, that happened was Black Sherif.
Yes.
You know, Nigerians came for this guy,
Eh.
and now he's on top. And so even me myself, I played a recording for Genevieve Anaji, that movie. Yeah, she has a whole album that I play the guitar.
Genevieve is not into music.
Yeah, she has an album that we
What?
worked on the album. Kiki Bansin produced the album, and it was serious. And through that, my name was all over Nigeria. Through that, some musicians brought their music from Nigeria to Ghana for me to play the guitar. Somebody like Matata, the song called Bye Bye Bye, My Sorrow Bye Bye.
Yeah.
That song was a hit in Nigeria, it was a hit in Ghana. I don't know where it is now. I'm sure it's out of the country. Yeah, so the Nigerians,
They're promoting DS.
yes, and also the business wise, it's like the whole thing it is at the end of the day, it's business.
Yeah.
So if you say bad about business, who is coming to buy?
Yeah.
It's something that you are
Yes,
selling.
you have a point though.
Yes.
It's like you are selling something and
Yes.
just say, right, no good or something like
Yes.
that. So now you be talking ill about it.
You understand? Somebody like Ebotela, he started way back, they formed Broadway band, which that time I wasn't even born. And nobody heard of them. After that, it was a break. Nobody was even trying to remember if somebody called Ebotela in the system. But he later came back and recorded some high life and heavy Afrobeat. And even in Ghana, they don't play his music. But Ebotela, he's on tour. I was supposed to be part of the tour, but some few stuff, I think when they come back, we are still in contact, you know. And now he's doing very good. They are on tour even in US, playing a lot of gigs there now. Jeju play Ambulance, Simiguado. Yeah, I play on that album too. He's also making airwaves seriously. You understand? This girl, Reala, and all these guys, Kubolo. You know, those that I might say they were lucky somebody came out from the Western world to fed them there. They are doing well, and we still have very good raw talents here in Ghana that they are not even paying attention to, because it got to a time as a musician has to pay money for a DJ before they play the song.
Payola.
I even watched something on the internet today, and to be honest, it nearly spoiled my day. A lady who is a panelist telling a guy who records music that come on, I was shocked and said, no, every creativity has their enthusiasts.
And that is it.
They have their bias.
Exactly.
You don't discriminate.
This guy, when this guy came, Kina Yusuba, The very first day I heard this, I said, this song.
I played I want to see you, my father, all the album.
They said it wasn't I want to see, I want to see you.
I want to see you. I played all the guitar on that album.
Wow.
Champion, no BD for me.
Yeah.
I play all that.
You know that I think it's 2007 or 2008. I did it, yes. I said, what sort of song is this?
Yeah.
But when they play, you want by then it was Ghana Music Award or whatever.
Yeah.
You want to
have
have
some awards and stuff. And I must say in Ghana, I used to buy as close to the Grammy.
It is meant to pause.
Yes,
I want to talk to you one day.
Yeah, I've done some works that is very close to the Grammys now, which I used to buy as one part of. The choice.
I don't want to cut you short. There's this thing going on. There's this guy called Label Beats. He's going to secondary schools to sing highlight song. My brother, these children as old as 16, 15, 14, the way they are singing it with a different and people are not talking about it. I said, so why?
In Ghana.
They think he's going to now he's at Broma Hafo. Go to the schools. Then this Tepa school. Charlie, there's a girl and a boy. They are the way they are doing was in high life.
Yeah.
But it's like we don't listen to high life.
Yeah.
We have given a deaf ears to high life. But other people are enjoying us.
Yes, and one thing that is in Ghana which I always tell them get it is, for example, if I'm doing something and you also want to do it,
yes,
the mentality for people and you coming in is to kill the one who is doing it.
So why?
For him to come or her to come and stay. And this is what is limiting the music industry, because always we don't have something original existing, because they try to frustrate the right one and try to bring the wrong ones in. Yeah. So it takes a long time for a musician to make it in this country.
So you said we should promote, the media people should promote, the radio stations should play our high life song. High life is immortal. Yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't die
at all.
Because look at this guy offered, he said, teacher, and that's so it's still the other time you went to play some tune. It's like it is genuine. It is new as it is a new song. And this Lidodu went to play some though he's so patale. And there's a whole lot. I said, hey, so why? And they're outside, some of them, I think, is it Wafa? Or something else, or teacher, be something. He's still, I think he's in Australia.
Oh, okay.
He's at Australia.
Oh, okay.
Playing. And all our musicians, they're all there.
Sure.
Look at this guy, Boga Highlight, what do you call it? Dakun.
Yeah. George
Dakun.
Yeah.
He passed on as
he's also my teacher. He trained me. I passed through his hands.
Guitarist.
His guitar, yeah, because I was also a guitarist for Megastar band. Yeah.
Megastar TV train mentor.
Yeah. We were the pioneers. We played Megastar, the real Megastar that time. Felix Osu was signed. Ambule was signed. Jiolaka was signed.
Felix Osu, I think he had some show during I listened to.
Yeah, he came from US recently. We're still in contact. I played
because of my uncle. I love highlights. My uncle used to play Abechiba Obi Sami, Abachi Da Costa. So I know what but for me, I'm a listener of music, but I can't sing. So we should promote it. Yes. Some of us, we've taken it upon ourselves that we will not anything Ghana be swept under the carpet. So we will do all that we could. But we need more hands. More hands. One thing I don't want to just cross it is Ghana movie. After that one, I don't want to, because maybe you don't know much about the movie. But music It's also dying in Ghana. That is why I say, chai, we need to wake up. Because we have some people who have two words. Hey, Bessie, boom, 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 Bessie, boom, boom, boom. Then hit one week. Then I see it never happened before.
Sure.
But look at those days. Even from the 90s, me, I started listening to music 1990 because of my dad.
Wow.
1990. This what am I saying? Jodako song came some 1988.
Okay.
And there's this song that came 1988. I think Boga had I started somewhere 86, 87. But I was young. But I used to listen to because of my dad.
Okay.
And when sometimes you look at the cassette, those is the cassette, about 8 tracks, and then the duration sometimes 10 minutes. The least will be about 5 or 6 minutes. But today, some of them 2 minutes, 45 seconds. So why?
Yeah, I think it's because of the social media now. Because some of the platforms they have a certain duration that they give
the
streaming kind of thing. So that's why the figures are changing from that short to now. First they do it in albums.
Yes.
But they got to a time they were doing singles.
Singles.
Now they said something called EP.
Mega singles, I never liked it. I never liked singles. You bring single before then a full album. I never liked it. And that singles or whatever is killing us.
Sure. You need to do an album.
Album.
Yeah, they need to listen to
I listened to Rex Omar. This song. I think the one that came, there's this Rex Omar song, I've forgotten. He said when he brought it up, he sent it to one of the, but then there was only one TV, so I don't want to mention the name.
Okay.
Ghana TV. He said they will not promote this song. Because he said there's the
Rex
of
Rex has a very nice song. He's a very good musician. I like him. I like Rex.
But now when the song comes, we don't filter it, nothing. Then profane.
The reason why they started putting the profane was because they were not promoting it, and they want to also catch the ears of people. So
people don't like that kind of
sex stuff and stuff. So when you put those kind of profanes in your music, it's very easy for them to come and listen. So that's why that profane came in Ghanaian music. But there are people who are doing real music. Real.
So I want to listen to legends. This guy, Kachi Kwame Appiah. He said those days before your song will come out, you have to sit down, listen before. And because that is why so 24 of Kokurum, when they play it today, I think it is fresh from the oven. And I don't know. And so must we wait for all these people to pass away before?
This is the country that we are living. I miss sitting down here. I've made a lot of hits with a lot of musicians in this country. Kinayi Soba, Ambule, Amanzi, but there are some songs that I play. The Terrible Jackets of Jeremy, the feeling of I play, continue, grow. Even Samini's song, about diabetes, my own, all that guitars, I play them. I've done a lot of works, which the other day I put pen and paper was when I saw that I've made about 120 musicians a hit.
Wow.
Which me myself, it has never occurred in my mind to listen and all that. So, we need to promote our own, no matter how it is.
Yes.
Don't look at about the habits. People call them chosen ones.
Yes.
Those ones, they have a certain habit.
Okay.
Sometimes even management cannot work with them. It takes a management who understand across the barrier.
Yeah.
You understand to manage those people.
I used to buy kind of song, when he came, we have never had it before.
Yeah. And in Ghana, instead of them to watch the talent and promote the talent
Yes.
and sell the talent,
Yes.
they look at the personal character.
Yeah,
but
look at the
that's
way it used to be.
no,
And I am home said,
no. A gold comes out through fire.
Yes,
Gold has to come.
it's true.
So every talented person is more or less naturally a stubborn person.
Yeah.
But don't look at that. Look at the talent and how you're going to sell the talent to the public to get what you want.
So, is the future for highlife, is it bright?
Yes. You know, now it seems some of the music schools, some of the students, now they are coming out of their senses and know that no, we own the high life. So I like what some of these guys are doing, turning the high life into so many dimensions,
Yes.
different arrangements and
Yes.
that. Yeah, so high life is coming, but the only thing is, you know, now the social media is holding about, let's say, 80%
Yeah,
of
maybe
So
90.
the media has to sit down and say we are going to promote high life for some of our artists to get to the Grammys and all that. For example, if a musician in your country gets a Grammy, Rocky only got 3 nominees with a Grammy, but it seems it's nothing to Ghanaians.
Yes.
But do you know what it means when somebody got nomination of a Grammy Awards?
Do you know what? That's those normally say in Akan at the radio Babidi. Is this we are coming to eat?
No.
And that thing, I said, I would say, hey, so as for Ghanaians, only thing that we will get benefit.
Serious.
No, sometimes we need to look beyond, outside the box.
That's it. That's it. Because high life
The
is
future.
big. The future. High life is big. High life is big, but the media is limiting the music, the genre.
Yes.
The media is limiting the whole thing. So now it's turning in a life like a crab in a basket kind of. Everybody is trying struggling to come out because the media is not supporting. So sometimes with the media, I really don't know the kind of work they are sitting at the radio stations doing, because
National Media Commission.
Very good to sit down and talk, to create beef between people. And now they believe in the beef.
Beef. This and this, Stonewall and Shatawale, and see, look at what happened. Aisha Modi and then Stonewall.
That such a thing is going to reverse and give a big point to the country, that the country can be in the war in the nearby future, because children are going to watch. Those fighting their children are coming, and it's going to create something between these children, and then it will turn my enemy, your father insulted my father, and all that. Imagine if my son watched something like this on the social media, your son did the same, and it's not because they are your son, they have the same character like you. This can create a growth between them.
Exactly.
For example, if they are in the same company, the coordination will be there.
Yeah.
It's going to create a whole big problem. So instead of creating beef for people to fight, why don't you promote the music to go to the Grammy? And also, when somebody is trying so hard that, okay, fine, if you are not pushing me, I'm pushing myself to get there, they try to also suppress the person, because Obi akwa catch up say nipa ni bu ade, nipa not to say meanwhile, so we have to suppress the person. No, and then now it goes back to 10 lies. They have to say things that they are not true, because they just want to kill
the time. The lies sells.
You understand? Then they put a whole propaganda just to tarnish an image.
They are bringing politics into music
now.
Yes,
but if you allow the person to get there, for example, before the time that I've never been in play, it was serious priority that I want to.
Yeah.
But when I started traveling, I said, oh, now I don't travel just because I want to sit in the plane. I am traveling, I'm going to showcase my talent and also promote the Ghanaian culture, and also for them to also see what we have, for them to also come to our country and then invest in music. And if they are coming to invest, at least I get my share. Not only one investor will come, somebody else will get best after her. And then we are all moving forward.
Good. So you've spoken like that. That's very fantastic. But you, what can you do to help highlight?
Well, we are doing a lot. What I started doing was, I've played most of the top bands in Ghana here.
Yeah.
And it got to a time I sat down. We started way back when Hip Life was on. So I sat down and I said, now every recording that somebody calls me to play, or even if I'm on stage and I'm playing Bob Marley, when you play the music for a long time, now your ears become very sharp. That sometimes you can see a music in somebody's music.
Wow.
Yeah, for example.
Network.
Yeah.
Network. Oh.
Example like, let me. For example, Bob Marley song.
Yeah.
That song?
Yeah.
At the middle is High Life. Redemption song.
Yeah.
Redemption song.
Yes. That's how I beat.
So I created something like when you get to that point, instead of playing what Bob Marley played, I'll play the High Life.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was bringing the mind to the people that, hey, what the guy, the guy is playing High Life.
Yes.
And it works. So everywhere I'm playing, and I did this for years. To me, myself, I didn't want High Life to die because we came in at a time that Burger High Life was also going.
Yeah.
And then Hip Life was
his way too.
And we find out that no, the High Life is our heritage.
And that's it.
So to be honest, I got problem doing this. It got to a time, I know the High Life from one or you bought reggae crown or High Life, But when I saw all this, I didn't. One thing about me is I see opportunity in obstacles. That's me. So when I saw them saying it, I saw that not just because I am trying to destroy the song, but they feel envious of why he got the mind to create that in there. Wow. That people are going to see him there. So I kept doing it. And to be honest, now it has become something serious that all the boys are also doing
it. Wow.
Yeah.
So this is what you are doing.
Sure.
To promote High Life.
Yeah.
All right. we are much grateful that we have people like you.
Sure.
And other few ones who are still promoting High Life. Like I said, that guy, Beat Label, look, when the very first day I just said, this guy, what you are doing is very good. And the kids are coming with their own new style of High Life. They have polished it. I said, hey, you see girls or something, girls.
Yeah, the new ones, because they don't understand the rudiment of the High Life.
Yeah.
So now they are playing it their own way.
Yeah.
With the new synthesizer stuff, which is very good because it helps with the business.
Yes.
But I am happy that it is still in the High Life genre.
That is it.
Yeah. So at least we have different High Life. Burger High Life came is High Life.
Yes.
Now Afrobeat is married to the High
Life.
And the real High Life was also there. And now the new generation is also coming with a certain kind of High Life, which is not bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Charlie. So that is the so viewers, that is Rake, the celebrity guitarist. And he had made so many, like I said, so many Ghanaian artists, celebrities. He cannot even count the number of celebrities through him he had made. Today I'm in his studio looking at the way forward, how to promote High Life. So if you are also out there watching us, Charlie, Share this video. Just share it. Don't say, oh, and when I share, it's going to make money. Oh, as for money, like Owura said, money is the least. It's a byproduct. All of us we have taken it upon ourselves to do it. Because I will not sit down aloof, watch high life die. Owura to the same. So we share something in common. That is why this interview will not stop here. We will be visiting him over and over and over again until high life is being promoted. We will never rest. I repeat, until high life is being promoted, we will never rest. Subscribe, share. Until then, goodbye.